What's up, everybody? Chris Lee back with another Just Throw It Disc Golf video. Hey, check this out. What I'm going to be doing in this video is throwing at the Santan Ridge Disc Golf Course, okay? If you don't know what I do on this channel, I pretty much travel around Arizona and I throw at different disc golf courses and I pretty much rate them for you guys so you don't have to actually travel before you actually get there, or basically so you can see what it's like to hit the course before you actually travel to it, okay? So I'm going to be throwing at this course. I'm going to rate it at the end and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so you can see we're at the course right now. Obviously this is in a neighborhood, but this is not one of the biggest courses. This is only a portion of it and I'll take you guys all the way around, but obviously you can see it's really narrow as far as houses being on this side and houses being on that side, so you got to kind of watch your disc. The second thing that you'll see out here is we pretty much have a playground if you want to bring your kids or your family while you throw or whatever, something that you can really enjoy yourself doing while you're out here. Right now we have people out here working on construction and stuff like that. We don't normally have that out here, and that's okay. So you'll see a basket over there and you'll see a basket across the way over there, and there's going to be more across the course, so we're going to get ready to throw. Now, as far as the tee pads aren't great, okay? Other courses around Arizona have way better tee pads. This is more of a shorter one. It's gravel. I think it was poorly made in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe just something convenient for people to throw. I do like the fact that it does have signs and it tells you exactly where to throw, so that's what we're going to focus on. But I'm not sure I really like the fact that the pole is like right here in front of the tee pad on your throwing lane. But the first basket is over there, so we'll be throwing over there first. Like I said, there's a basket over here, basket right there, another basket there, and then over the middle. My son is just kind of getting some practice forehand throws. Got some pretty nice forehands. All right, so I just kind of wanted to do a little close-up of the basket so you guys can see how the baskets are made, okay? They're pretty standard. I like these baskets a little bit more than some of the other ones, but you know, personal preference for everybody. All right, so I'm still in bounds, so I'm just gonna tap this in. All right, so we're at basket 3, par 3, 171 feet. It has a tee pad, which is fine, but the problem is this pole is in our way to throw. So if you were somebody who took your step, your X step, okay, boom, you're gonna hit this pole. So you're forced to kind of stand to the right here, which my leg is forced to be straight, which forces me to go right. So I have to try to come here and reach across. So when I reach across, I make that risk of actually hitting something, but you have to stand in the front so you can come here. But this pole is in the way, so it doesn't really help that, right? So then if you're here, you're forced to beforehand, you would have to go that way, which is fine, but for most people who don't throw forehand, that's probably uncomfortable. Not ideal, but it's something. Okay. All right, so yeah, also make sure you bring some water out here because it gets pretty damn hot out here. But for the most part, like I said, that's not my favorite basket to throw at. That's very uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable throwing at it, but we made it work. All right, so now we're at T-pad 4, basket 4, 129 feet, par 3, out of bounds once again. It's private property into anybody's yard. The rest of this is pretty much rocks and things like that. What I will say is, for me, we treat the out of bounds as those rocks back there. I don't know what you want to call them, but those big rocks back there, we treat those out of bounds. The gravel stuff on this side of it is perfectly fine for inbounds. Out of bounds is private property, but I treat those rocks back there. Plus, I don't think it's really safe to step back there because we are in Arizona, so there are scorpions, snakes, etc. You want to be very careful stepping on those rocks over there. So the basket, I'd be straight ahead, okay? Not sure if you can see it, but it's a little over that hill, straight ahead. Get in there.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. And we're on to the next basket. Basket 5, 162 feet. Par 3, out of bounds is private property. Everything from here and here, even over there, is in bounds. That's out of bounds over there. The basket's right there. The terrain over here is pretty difficult to throw at because you slide down the rocks. Also watch for snakes because you got to throw through all this to find a basket. That one's right up there on the hill. So we're just going to try to throw at that one. Okay, that's not a bad spot. Now I like to throw up because depending on the disc tends to slide down the rocks or roll down the rocks anyways. So I throw upwards. Sometimes I throw straight to the basket and it goes down into the dirt. It rolls downhill and you don't want to be shooting like that. So I'd rather shoot from up there down toward the basket. Be careful grabbing your disc. You will slide downhill. This is probably the most dangerous tee pad that I've ever seen. Go ahead. It's broken. You can slip off of here. My daughter, my kids almost like slipped. My wife even almost slipped and hit her face because of sliding on here. This one is number 6, 216, par 3. It says it's somewhere up there. This does not match. It's somewhere along the course, but up behind some trees, okay? It's not up there like it's saying it is. So you're just gonna have to throw it out there and just keep moving, okay? This is another situation. I just hit my fingers. It's another situation to where you're gonna hurt your arm because you wanna try to extend, but then you stop yourself from hitting the pole. You're gonna hurt your shoulder. I kind of just hurt mine and still hit my finger. So that's what I don't like about this pad. And just try to get it somewhere out there. That's the basket down there. And I'm throwing it from over here. Take 2 putt shots to get close to the basket, and then we're gonna move on to the next spot. It is getting hot out here, so be sure to hydrate and have water. Basket number 7, 244 feet, par 3, out of bounds is private property. I don't think that's 244 feet, that's way short. So I think the measurements here are pretty off. I'm just gonna try to get it to the basket. Nothing too crazy. So I landed under a tree, not too bad. Just want to try to get close as possible.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to do a quick forehand. This tee pad was made, this course is just kind of like bad in my opinion. The pole, this is number 8, 128 feet, par 3, out of bounds, is the same places. But again, if you want to do X step, okay, you're probably gonna hit this pole. Not fun. Can't really go that way because the tree is in the air. So you got to kind of forehand, and I'm not a forehand person, so I'm just gonna try to get it up there and see if I can get it in the right area. Roll to the basket, straight ahead. Okay, now that wasn't a good forehand, right? But let's see where it rolled. Now if you turn back that way, you can't even see the tee pad. Okay, get in there.
Oh! Nice.
All right, so you see that basket. The tee pad, for whatever reason, is way down there when it should probably been somewhere back here, but it's not. So we're just gonna walk down to that basket. It's really short. It says it's par 3, but whatever. So for this tee pad here, it's a nice looking tee pad. I don't have much to complain about except the gravel. I would like it to be longer, but it's not. This one is 165 feet, par 3, out of bounds. It's private property. I would probably even say that the street is out of bounds as well. So it's pretty short. I'm just gonna try to get close and see where I can get. All right. All right guys, so that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments, let me know what you think. Did you like this course? I personally am gonna rate this course probably, to be fair, a 3 out of 5. It probably can go even lower than that, simply because the tee pads aren't great, the signs aren't in a great spot, pretty much the distances from the tee pad to the basket don't really match, and with the danger hazards of the broken tee pads, I would say that's pretty dangerous. But for the most part, the layout is still nice. Once you get over here, it's challenging with the trees. I think the first 4, maybe 5 baskets are probably the best on this course and the most accurate, and they're pretty fun to still throw. Like I said, minus the tee pads not being great and the signs, you know, it could be a pretty decent course if they kind of rearrange some things and change some things up. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So like I said, this is a nice course. I can't wait to review the next one. So with that being said, if you're new to disc golf, pick up a disc, don't stress, and just throw it.